only those who risk going too far find out how far they can go, you know?
Edgar Mitchell, the sixth man on the moon, and had a really interesting conversation with him about the metallic silver cylinder that spiraled around the LEM all the way down to the surface that was not
Oh,
from Earth. So those
right,
kinds of
right.
things he couldn't talk about back then and had me promise not to until after his death. So
Yeah,
how
yeah.
did this shot get you the moon inspire you?
It was like, just go for it, whatever it is that you do, just go for it. I just started rock climbing and I went for it, and I was rock climbing and, really, I moved. There's grades to rock climbs, right? So there's easy
Sure.
climbs and then they get more
Yeah, yeah,
difficult. So I was like going for I'd arrive at a crag. I want to climb the hardest thing on the crag. And it's like, yeah, you might fall off, right?
So
You have little wedges
you
to
weren't
go
roped
in.
off from the top?
No,
You're
a
doing
rope,
free climbing?
no, not from the top, not from the top. It's free climbing. So you tie off
Okay.
here. You've got a partner who kind of belays you, and then as you go, you put little wedges in the cracks, whatever you can
Yeah,
get
yeah,
in,
yeah. Okay.
and then
Okay.
put a carabiner, and the rope goes through that. So if you
Yep.
fall, you'll go, twice as far as you've gone past that last piece, right?
First
So
time
that's
I
called
tried lead
leading.
climbing, I got 60 foot up to the first anchor and slipped and came, not tumbling,
Whoa,
but just, sliding down the rock face. My climbing shoes sounded like a cart in a bicycle tire. You just watch the
yeah.
ground come up and, push off and hopefully land right.
I've had a few close encounters in that game, but yeah. But the thing is, you it was just like you go until either you get up or you come off. Only those who risk going too far find out how far they can go.
Right.
So that was in rock climbing, and then so I left school at 16. I didn't think I was academic. I didn't think that was my thing. So I became an engineer. But yeah, I just didn't. Well, if you read my book, you will find that we have limiting beliefs, and they come from little moments where you make decisions and don't realize how impactful those decisions are. And I
Right.
looked across and thought, well, that's not me. I'm not like that.
Sure.
And didn't realize that was me writing myself off from any possibility of being a
Sure.
scholar or